Hi, and welcome to Trader Insight. I'm Julie Manz. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our website, which is very deep in information, and I can show you where you can access your members area for the different services, as well as the educational courses, how you can see where we have live events, as well as access to our trading room if you're part of that. We have a great depth of educational videos that you can watch on the various methods we use. And of course, we want you to stay connected with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm going to show you a little bit about that. Okay, you can see up here I have the TraderInsight.com web page. You can go to any browser of your choice. Up in the right-hand corner is your sign-in. Before you even do that, you can scroll down. On many of our pages, you're going to find a lot of information if you scroll down. These two sections have to do with our premium services and financial education, so you can learn more about that. And also down here are our latest videos. Sometimes it might be an entire streaming seminar. Other times it might be a 4 or 5 minute commentary on what happened that day, and sometimes what we're looking for the next day. So if you have a membership or you're on a trial, go ahead and sign in. You should be getting that through an email, your login and password, and if you don't, email me, julie@traderinsight.com. This is my login. So you simply log in to get to your dashboard. Now here you can see on my dashboard I have these 6 things. There are more things at Trader Insight, but these are the things I wanted to show you today. If you have purchased the course, or any of the courses, or you're one of our mastermind members, simply come here to whichever course you have. So if you had the 2SD Opening Gaps Mastery course, you simply click on that from the dashboard, and you're welcomed into the members area where there is a description of each one of the modules. And then to access your historical gap scans, you click here, and then you can use a trading simulator to go and forward test from a prior date. So that's always very helpful, so you can see if you're learning and understanding the coursework. You can see if you click on Module 1, the module comes up, and here to your right are all of your gap courses. All right, so that's if you have a course. It's very similar if you are our mastermind, are taking the year-long journey to be one of our mastermind members. Here you have the Income Trading Academy. This is something we go through before boot camp, and of course you can go to as many boot camps as you'd like. That also works similarly. You can see here session 1, session 2 of that module, and then you can go ahead and navigate. Daily Income Trader is our longest service. It was the original service, and all the other services developed from this. So this top part around the horn will come up with a trading plan. This is for February 11th, Monday. You can click the red button, and here you'll have the trading plan in front of you. For this particular day on Around the Horn, there's one stock. It's short. You can see on this summary page how that works. Second section here, stocks to watch. A second section I'll talk about in a moment. This is your summary page. Each one of these pages has its own sheet that's in detail. So you can see what type of a plan this particular Philip Morris is on, which pattern, whether you're long or short, where we would enter, stop, and what our initial target is, and also 50% to that initial target, because we do have a profit stop at break even once it gets 50% to our target. At the end of each one of these plans are the rules we use. So there's nothing ambiguous about this. This is probably the most detailed plan out there anywhere and always has been. So let me show you how you can look and see that. When this page comes up, everyone's tempted to click the button and see what we're looking at for the next day, but I would encourage you to scroll down, and what you have here are the historical results on spreadsheets from 2019 back to 2006 of the top portion, that Around the Horn portion, and also here are the archives. So if you have a trading simulator, you can go back to say 2015, pick a date, and just decide, okay, I'm going to trade this plan going forward and how it played out. There are also several videos in this section on how to use the different services, the Around the Horn portion, the stocks to watch, how we use this 10-cent rule or risk-free stop. So in here, it tells you exactly what we're doing. It's got a lot of information. The results spreadsheets, as we said. So let's look at January of this year. You can see it lists all the stocks that were on that Around the Horn portion, whether or not it was long or short, if it triggered, and if it triggered, what the results were. So then what you can do is scroll over to the side here and get a summary. It's always a running summary. Down here it works like any Excel spreadsheet that you have ever used. It's got tabs, so you can go to the different months, of course. Here we are in February. At the very end, it'll give you a year-end tab, and you can see as you read down how many of the patterns hit, which ones triggered, long, short, how that worked. Also the overall points per share, which currently to date is over 10 points per share. And that's just that top portion. I am tracking the stocks to watch. We only track things for which we have stated goals, stated targets. Many people in the industry like to look back, I think, and say, look at the maximum favorable extension. A lot of these things do extend further, but we only like to report on what we actually said we wanted out of it and if it reached that goal. All right, so that's the around the horn portion. These trades that can trigger in the morning or anytime throughout the day. So we have other trades that people are interested in, and what we focused on most recently have been the Fastball XRV Premium Membership. These are trades that were designed to move within the first hour of the day, and you can access this membership area if you have purchased this plan, and it'll give you the stocks. It'll also show you where the support levels are. Like any of our pages, again, I encourage you to scroll down and you can see that the XRV program comes with webinars, and you can access those webinars right here from the website. So these are anywhere from a half hour to an hour and talk about the week of XRVs and have questions that you can either email in, call in. On this particular plan, you have access to Adrian on his phone number, so you can call and ask questions. If you've purchased the Morning Gap Mastery class, then you are put into our first hour trading pit. If you purchase our scanner, then you are always in the trading pit. That is our Baltimore Shop trading room. So you click on that from your dashboard, enter the pit, type in your name, and enter the room. It will take you to this page where you can have the phone numbers for us who are commentating on it. You will see here on the screen that number of trades will be posted so you can see charts. Of course, it's always best to have your own trading software and charts, but it's easy for us to then show different levels, things we're looking at, and be able to answer questions live. In here you have complete access to ask your questions live. This room is meant to be a support room for our mastermind members who are part of our year-long program, as well as a Baltimore Shop room for those who have subscribed to the scanner. If you have subscribed to the scanner, you will also have on your dashboard access to the various scans. So you can see here on February 8th, these were the scans that were on that scanner. This comes up within the first 10 seconds, and you don't enter these trades until the second 5-minute bar or thereafter. So you have plenty of time to set these up, go through these in the room. We're all commentating on which ones we think will be the best ones. You'll be able to access these scans from wherever you are on the days you want to trade them. This particular program is a great one for people who want to do this some mornings but can't do it all mornings. These are primarily over within the first half hour to 40 minutes of the day. We don't enter any more of those. So this is a great one for people who want to trade first thing in the morning and then be able to close the computer down and get on with their day. Finally, I want to go through and show you a little bit about how you can see the events that we have coming up, as well as stay in touch with us on the different social media sites. This is the Facebook page. It is at TraderInsight. On here you can see about the upcoming events, various posts, things we've done. This happens to be our Mastermind Bootcamp coming up. Adrian also has several speaking events. We had retreat. Oftentimes we like to get together with our alumni, break bread, ski, go to wineries, that sort of thing. So all that can be found here on Facebook. We also have an Instagram account, which is TraderInsight 1997. That's when we started trading. So if you have Instagram, I'm just starting this, and you can always give me suggestions. We are trying to show you what we're up to on that one. And finally, and possibly most importantly, is our Twitter feed. What I do like to do with our Twitter, which is at TraderInsight, is send out extra innings. So as well as information about the events coming up. So for instance, let's see, if I'm going to tell you about stocks that did not trigger our planned prices, I put them out on Twitter the night before. So we call these extra innings or extra ideas. This particular day in October, all of the ones from the day before had scored that day, had gone to the places we thought they would go, and I put out new trade ideas for the next day. These are trades that come from our trading plans that hadn't fully developed. And this is out on Twitter, whether or not you are subscribed to any of our services. So go ahead and follow us at TraderInsight, and you can see what those are. It'll give you ideas for the next day, also sort of show you what happened the days before oftentimes, and there's usually a video that goes with it. So I appreciate you taking this tour with me. If you have any questions, please go ahead and email me, Julie at TraderInsight. I'm always happy to talk to our members and people who are considering joining us on our journey and doing the things we do. I'll leave you with our mission. We actually are both PhDs and have been trained on how to educate adults. We have a unique approach in the industry, and we invite you to come and join us in our mission to create successful intraday income traders. Thanks so much. Have a great day.